everybody? Val Nichols here. I am so super excited to be coming on here and, really sharing with you guys today about getting out of your own damn way. Raise your hand right now. Drop me something in the comments if you know you are standing in your own way. Guys, this is so incredibly important. We are here on Monday morning for coffee and calibrates. This is going to skyrocket you to the next level. Sit down, grab your coffee, let me know in the comments. I would love to see you. I love to just see you and know that you are here. So let me know in the comments you are here and we are going to rock this thing out. So good morning, good morning, good morning. I am so super pumped up. And here's the thing, right? So yesterday we went hiking in this incredible trail. I had no idea what we were getting into. There's this place called Smith Rocks here in Central Oregon, and some girlfriends and I were hiking it a couple weeks ago. Oh, I'm wobbling my camera here. And we were hiking it a couple weeks ago and they pointed over, they said, "Hey, have you ever done this hike? It's called, Gray Butte. We are over here. Good morning, good morning. Hello, my ladies. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful ladies here. Hello, Kaylin. Hello, Elena. My love, my love, my love. Hello, Courtney Berry. Good morning. Oh, I'm so happy you're here too. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, hello. So we were hiking this trail that I had no idea how to get there, no idea what we were getting into. And so we drive down this crazy dirt path, right? And you guys, I just washed my car. So we were driving down this path. Tiffany, hello, hello, my love. Mwah, I love you so much. And we were like, okay, we have no idea what's going on, what's happening here. What is going on? And do you guys ever have those moments where you're like, ruh-roh, I don't know if this was the best idea. We really don't know where we're going. We're kind of following this map. We're not really sure. Is this going to work out? Are we going to be able to get where we want? And then we find this trail. We're so excited. We're happy. We're hiking. It's pretty tough trail. And then about 2 miles in, we're like, oh my gosh. We look up at this trail, and you guys, I am not kidding. I am a hiker, right? I love to do, hip hop dancing. I do I stay fit, right? I love to dance, love to, just work out, do weights. And we look up this trail and it is 1 mile straight up, 1,400 foot gain. And for those of you who aren't out here in the mountains, like I get to be, so blessed to do that, that is a really tough trail, right? And so we're with our friends. One of them is 6'6". One of them's a gastroenterology doctor, cardiology doctor, I can't remember. And then me and my husband, and we're like, okay, here we go. We're going up this trail. And you guys, if you are a hiker, if you're not a hiker, we were huffing and puffing. I don't know how long it took us, but there was moments going up that trail when my calves burnt. There was moments going up that trail where I was like, I could give up right now. I could give up. I could stop. I could sit down. I could just literally turn around and go back down this trail, because it seems like the higher and higher I get, I would look up and the more and more I had to climb. The more and more I had to go. And the crazy thing is, my brain kept telling me, you can just give up. It's okay. You didn't know what this trail was going to be like. Everyone else around you's huffing and puffing and struggling. And, one of my friends kept stopping and pausing, and we'd all have to stop and drink some water and be like, oh my gosh. But the crazy thing is, each time I would stop and I'd get my water out and I'd put my pack down and I would look back and I would be like, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. We were down there. See that tiny little person down there? We were down there. Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come. Wow. And then all of a sudden, I was back in the game, ready to do it. All right, we've come this far. There's no way I'm going to give up now. We have come this far. We've got that much to go. But you guys, we can do this together. We can do this together. Just imagine what it's going to feel like when we're at the top and we're drinking our water and we're celebrating and we have this view that's so amazing, and we can stop and we can rest and we can eat some snacks and we can just celebrate together. It's going to feel so amazing. It's going to feel so amazing. So we kept going. You guys, I am not exaggerating when I tell you that there was times I was looking down at my feet just saying, okay, Val, one step at a time, just go. Next step. Okay, yes, you've got this. I know your calves are burning, but keep going. I know your heart is pumping so hard, but it's okay. You are blessed. You have feet to do this. You're in, you can do this. You've got the lung capacity. There's air in your lungs. Like, just keep going. One step, next foot, next step. Next thing I know, I'm standing at the top. I'm standing at the top. And I look out around me and I'm like, oh, wow. Wow. And I looked back down at where I was, and it seemed so long ago, and it seemed like, wow, every single struggle, every single heartbeat, every single time my mind wanted to tell me to give up and I didn't give up, it was so freaking worth it. Was so worth it. So worth it. We celebrated. We took a rest. We looked out at the beautiful surroundings. I will post it today so you guys can see it. I'll post it in my stories. And we were just like, oh, wow. Wow. Let me look at your guys' comments. Hello. I've been on hikes like that where I felt like passing out and giving up, and totally relate to those feelings. Yes, girl, yes. Elizabeth says our goals are kind of like this mountain. Oh, girl, you are picking up what I'm throwing down here. Sherry Redgrave, hello, good morning. I hope you're feeling better. Elizabeth says baby steps are still steps. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Courtney says my alarm just went off. Lyrics, you can do this. And you said you can stand at the top. I love how synchronistic we always are, Courtney, right? Am I right? So here's the thing. Let's get real. This is coffee and calibrate. Are you guys ready to freaking calibrate? If you're ready to calibrate, give me some hearts. Show me in the comments that you are ready to calibrate on this Monday morning, brand new week, brand new set of opportunities right in front of us, because we are powerful freaking entrepreneurs, business leaders. We're going to rock the crap out of this Monday. So I often tell my clients, and if Elena's still on here, she'll be like, yep, I've heard this one before. Yes, absolutely, Tiffany. Tea is okay. Let's spill the tea. Let's calibrate. I love it. I love your guys' energy. You are so amazing. I love you. And if Elena's still on here, she's going to know what I'm talking about when I share this. The crazy thing about entrepreneurs, the crazy thing about those of us who have chosen to step out of the box, we have chosen to carve a path where someone else, no one has carved it before. I mean, granted, you might have other people in the industry that's doing the same thing as you or whatever, but like, you are stepping out. And there's those of us who have chosen. We have chosen the path that is steep. We've chosen the trail that is so unknown. Like, we didn't know what it was going to look like before we got there. We didn't know how steep things were going to get. We didn't know that there would be times that our mind was going to tell us to give up, that nobody would blame us if we just threw our pack down. We sat down, we turned around, we went back to corporate, we went back to this. Nobody would blame us if we gave up halfway through up the trail because it was hard. We weren't prepared. Maybe you didn't know how steep it was going to be. Maybe you didn't bring enough water. Maybe you didn't, bring enough snacks. Maybe you just don't know if mentally or physically you are going to make it another day. But the thing is, some of us have chosen to climb the mountain that has no peak. For those of you out there, we're all at different levels in our businesses. We're all at different levels in our entrepreneurial journey. But the thing is, if you are a driven woman that maybe there's that peak just keeps getting higher and further away because you hit a certain level and you stop and you celebrate and you get to feel it and you get to be in that celebration energy and you calibrate and all of your clients around you calibrate and they go to another level and you get to another level. And I mean, just imagine what that feels like when you calibrate and they up level because you're an iconic brand. You are the being. You are the one who moves first because when you move, everything around you shifts. Your income shifts. Your relationship shifts. Your client results shift. Your business shifts. Your happiness, your joy, your pleasure, your celebration, all of that shifts. And then you realize, okay, I'm here and I am so grateful for what I have now. I am so grateful for every single dollar that comes into my business. Every single sale that I make, I celebrate. Every single new client I get, it is celebration energy times 100. And I'm celebrating their success and I want to see them grow and I want to see them I'm going to put down my rope and I'm going to help them climb up this mountain too, so that when they get there, we get to celebrate together. And then I'm going to take my eyes and I'm going to look up at the next goal. And I'm going to keep going. Not only for myself, but for the people who are waiting in this moment, are waiting for me to step out, to take action, and step into my leadership, to step into my iconic brand where I lead, I move first, they move first. I move first, they move with me, they move toward me, they calibrate, they get in that energy, they do it. They do it. Imagine that. Just imagine right now, really, let's take a moment to really feel into this. There's someone out there right now. I don't care if you are, I do care. I love you guys. But if you are a health coach, if you own a brick and mortar business, if you are a consultant, a coach, if you're creating a product or if you have a service, whatever that is, there is somebody out there right now praying for what you have to offer. Imagine that. Imagine that person. They're longing for what you have to give them. And that is powerful. That is powerful. Giving up is not an option. Yes, Kimberly. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so happy you're on here. I love you so much. Your energy is so amazing. Your vibes. I like Earl Grey tea. How about you? Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. I like spicy tea. I don't know why. I'm a spicy type of person, like chais, and there's this really good, it's I can't remember what company it is. It's orange and white package. And it's sweet and spicy. That's my favorite. And also Starbucks used to make this really good one that I don't think they make anymore. Everything's based on vibration, energy, and frequency. Tesla. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes, all boats rising in a high tide. Oh, that's so juicy and beautiful. Amen to this. Yes, so true. I'm learning that with food right now. Ooh, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Me, been there, done that as well. I used to have a very unhealthy relationship with food. Driven by my perfectionism, right? Like perfectionism. It's a big thing for us. Kimberly, love that. Love that. I love this, Val Nichols. I always tell my clients by not believing in yourself, you are going for your dreams. You're doing your clients a disservice because they are praying for you. Yes. Ooh, Bengal tea. I love Bengal tea. That one too. Yes. That one's like, yeah, that one's really good. I drink that one too. Yay. I love it. So maybe next time I'll have to bring my tea instead of my coffee this morning. But like that's the thing, you guys, when you think about it, I love what Courtney said, because that's so true. I will call people forward if necessary, but like, if we have this gift, like I'll just lay it out there, and like we have this gift to bring to the world, right? We have this gift to bring to the world. And like, if and I'm calling myself out because I sat in I want to start a business. I'm not good enough. I can't charge for I can't charge for my services. It's not, like all the stories I told myself. I sat in that for a couple years before I finally just stepped out and took action. And then everything shifts. But like, really honestly, if like like you have this like thing, right? You have this like thing inside of you that you are being called to bring forward something in the world. If you know that you have this purpose and this passion and this desire, like it is literally selfish for us to hold that inside. Right? Like we are doing a disservice to ourselves and to the entire world. I just got this thought of, I don't know if Karen is on here. I don't think she's watching, but a girlfriend of mine, Karen, she sent me a picture the other day. She sent me a text message and she goes, this has got to be a great analogy. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to figure out how to share that on like as a post or whatever, but I'll share it with you guys. Last summer, no, we were in COVID last year. So, the year before, I have these mint plants in my backyard, and they have totally taken over like a whole corner of like one of our flower beds. And so we routinely have to like yank them out, bring them out. And I brought a whole bunch of these mint plants to my Toastmasters meeting. And so a bunch of the people took some and planted them in their gardens. And so Karen sent me this picture the other day of like, it has spread. This one, like she had like one, maybe two mint stalks, and she just kept them in water. They created roots, and it has spread across this entire section of her garden. And I am like literally getting goosebumps right now talking about this, but I was like, oh my gosh, that is powerful, right? Like that is powerful when you think about. Sometimes, maybe we don't see because we're so close to it. We don't see the effect that we're having in people's lives. But like one mint stalk planted that I gave to her, planted, and is spread and spread and spread and spread so much that she's in like literally abundance. There's an overflow of abundance now. Think about that. If you can be that mint leaf, you're a mint leaf. If you can be that, if you can like, spread one thing, plant one seed, plant one plant of opportunity, plant one seed of like just showing someone what's possible, showing someone joy, showing someone that even in the unknown, in the craziness and all the things happening in the world, that we can still spark that joy. We can spark that passion. They're going to go out and they're going to plant a seed. And then, 2 years later, you're looking and there's this ripple effect where there's an overflow of abundance because you showed up for that one person. Mind-blowing, right? Mind-blowing. Because I know for me, there were seasons in my business where I'm like, is anybody listening? Is anybody out there? Like, some people don't really, like, they won't comment or they won't interact, but they're listening. right? So if you're not seeing the results yet, just know, put one foot in front of the other. You are climbing that mountain, and you know what? Like, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. You can absolutely get support, get a guide, get a coach that's going to help, bring you up, lift you up, pull you up by the strings, carry you when you're tired, carry you and motivate you when you feel like you can't go on. But just know that if you're not seeing the results right now, you will make it. You will make it. Your mind absolutely will tell you to give up long before your endurance runs out. And that is what happens when we stand in our own freaking way. Our minds will kick in and talk us out of the thing. Talk us out of whatever that is, right? Like the logic, the survival. Like I remember when I was training for running like half marathons, and my brain would tell me to give up. My brain would tell me you're going to die. My brain would tell me all kinds of things, right? But I just kept going because my brain I was standing in my own way. If I listened to the all of the things in here, all of the overthinking, all of the, just the things that are trying to tell me, right? So, if you're recognizing that, just know that today, as we sit here on Monday morning and we get to calibrate our morning, kick it off to a powerful start, don't give up. Don't give up. The path is hard, yes. The trail is hard. It's very real. There, things come up. Maybe you get sick. Maybe you hit a financial bump. Maybe a client fires you. Maybe you, your brain's telling you to give up. Maybe your family's not supporting you in your vision. But whatever that is for you, keep going. Keep going. Imagine if you could choose between giving up right now and just walking away from it all, and choose between that and keep going. And even if it takes you a month, if it takes you a year, if it takes you 2 years, you will get to the top and you will celebrate like crazy. Which do you choose? Stand in your own way, stay in overthinking, stay in overwhelm, stay in indecision, or putting one foot in front of the other and saying, you know what, it doesn't matter how long it takes me, because when you hit success, you look back down at that path and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that was worth it. That was worth it. And you celebrate. And of course, I wouldn't tell you go out and hire a business coach if you're stuck, because, if that's right for you, right? If that's right for you. And if that journey, where you're at. And so, if you're in that space where you recognize I'm in overwhelm, I'm in overthinking, I'm in all of that stuff, just know that this path, it gets, you will get there. You will get to the top. You'll be in that celebration energy. You will do it. When you take action, when you shift, the whole world around you shifts. You might be one decision away from the biggest freaking breakthrough you've ever had in your life. If you just get out of your own freaking way. And look at some of your comments here. I'm drinking coffee. Oh, let me see. You may be the key to unlocking someone's door. Yes. You may be the key to unlocking someone's door. I'm drinking coffee, listening, and doing my nails. I freaking love you. Oh my gosh. I want to bring God's will on earth as it is in heaven. Amen, sister. Let's do this. And we get to do that one. We get to create that. Having support on this journey and working through my own beliefs of asking for help equals weakness. has been huge with my growth in myself and my business. Oh, girl, you and me both. Like, how many, I know we've got some high achieving women here. How many of you is it hard to ask for help or receive support? Right? Like, we support everybody. We give everybody help. We want to help everybody. We support people, but then someone's like, how can I support you? And you're like, what? I don't know, right? Like, this is my reaction a lot of times, like learning how to get support and learning that like getting help is not weakness, right? Like, I always thought that getting help was, thank you for the laugh. I know I'm so weird. I'm a weirdo, you guys. It's okay. Help me lead, or I'm sorry, I took 7 years to start actually see my success and fully time income in my business. Yes. Paralysis of analysis. Girl, yes. This used to be me. Yep. 7 is the number of completion. True fact. 7 is the biblical number. Me. Elizabeth says me. Elena's like me. Yes. We've got some people here that get in their own way. This is like, I mean, like, you guys, you probably wouldn't be surprised to know that that is like high achieving woman, doubting herself, being in her own way, not asking for support, not asking for help, staying really busy, over analyzing, being in your head. It is all the same. It's the same puzzle, right? Like, it's the same piece of pie, and it's like, it's crazy. I still get paralyzed when people ask me, how can I support you and help you? Same girl, same. I'm getting a lot better at it, like a lot better. But, sometimes it is hard. Like, it's even hard, but that's when I know I have to press in. Like, I found myself in that space. Like, I'm good. I have success in my business. Like, I'm not worried about having clients or anything like that. So I'm good. And then I was like, ooh, dang, that means I really need to go like do something scary to motivate me bigger, because I know for me, I can get in that complacency of like, I'm good. I don't need support. I'm good. So I went and paid in full a huge investment on a program that I was really like, I don't know if I really need it. I don't need to go to the next level. Like, I'm good. I've had some success, but like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself and I'm just going to go all in and pay full price for this. And it's going to be a little scary. Yeah. But the moment I clicked that button, like, buy now, I was like, what? I up leveled like automatically. Have you guys ever had that feeling where like you say yes to something and you like click buy now, or you do whatever, you do the action, and then you're like, boom, I just freaking up leveled just by even taking that action, right? Like, there's nothing like that. It is absolutely amazing. All right, ladies. So, yes, know that this path, it's a hard one. Yeah, that's real, right? And we have the power. We are lionesses. Here's roar. Oh my gosh, I love that, because I'm like totally the wild, I totally forgot about that. Yes. So, just know that things are real. Things are happening in the world. Things will happen in your life, right? There's, stuff will come up. You will hit your edge. It will feel hard. There will be times when your mind is saying, just give up, long before you get to the destination. And just know that if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other and you freaking calibrate and you go, just know that at the top, I'll be there with you. I'm going to celebrate. We're going to stand shoulder to shoulder and we're going to celebrate every single freaking win that you have. That's what this group is about, you guys. When I post that, like, brag about yourself, I did it last Wednesday and I had one person. And I don't know if like the algorithm's just off in the group, but I had one person celebrate her win, and I was like, ladies, we get to celebrate each other, right? Like, we get to celebrate. That's what this group is about. We are the wild tribe. We are fierce. We are women that don't sit back and wait for things to happen, right? We are participating. We are in the game. We don't play on the sidelines. We are women who are freaking those lionesses. We are roaring. We are the pack. We are the pack that is like surrounding each other. We are celebrating each other's wins. We're like beside each other when we're going up that mountain. We're saying, girl, you've got this. Here's some water. I'll carry you. I feel tired too. Let's keep going. Let's celebrate. Let's win. Let's do this. Let's up level. Let's calibrate. Let's be freaking iconic together. Let's be the leaders who move first. Let's help create that ripple effect where next thing you know, you touch one person, I touch another person, and we're creating a ripple effect around the world where we're seeing heaven on earth, where we're seeing people up level, we're seeing people calibrate all around us, we're seeing people come out of, addictions, or we're seeing people come out of their excuses or whatever's holding them back. We're helping other women pull themselves out of their way. This is what we are about. This is what we're about. And that's powerful. That is freaking powerful. And so are you. So are you. If you hang here, hang out with me, I will lead you through this. I will lead you through this. I am going to be coming on Mondays. I think until July, I'll be out of town for a little bit, but I'm going to be coming on Mondays first thing in the morning to freaking calibrate with you. So hang out, put it in your calendars. I'll be live in this group at 9 a.m. Pacific time every Monday because I want to lead you through your powerful transformation. I want to lead you through these things when they come up, right? Like I was just telling my ladies, I lead a Bible study. It's called The Lift, Ladies in Fellowship Together. Ladies in Fellowship Together. And I shared with them, I said, you know what? Either someone in this group is going through it, they're about to go through it, or they've gone through it and they have a powerful message to share. So I don't want us to sit around and pretend like everything's great all the time, right? Because you guys know, if you follow me, I share the raw, I share the real, I share the struggles, because I never want to pretend like, oh my gosh, every single day is like just, amazing, incredible. Like it is for the most part, I'm not going to lie, but you know what? I still go through the self-doubt. I still go through the things, but I'm the leader that leads other leaders. I lead myself through that. And then I get to turn around and I get to up level you. I get to lift you up the mountain. I get to help lead you, to guide you, to coach you, to do the things so that you can calibrate. And this whole group is just like amazing women. We do have some men in here as well, so I don't leave the men out, but we do have a couple guys that were following me that were like, can I come join your tribe? I'm like, sure, if you want to hang with the ladies, come on in. My brand is pink and fun, but come in. Courtney says I have photos of footsteps in the sand. Oh, I love that. My mom used to have that. When you get tired, God is willing to carry you, or something along those lines. Yes, girl. Yes. So true. Oh, I love that message. There's been through, I'm going through it, or about to go through it. Yes, girl. So true. So remember, mark your calendars, say, be in the Wild Tribe at 9 a.m. Pacific time, Monday morning. I'll be doing some real, like, kickstart your Monday, right? Like, kickstart your Monday, calibrate, do all the thing. Yes, divine masculine is awesome. I used to have toxic masculine, right? Toxic masculine. Already marked. Yes, girl, yes. I can't wait to see your face. I can't wait to hang out with you guys like every single Monday. This like literally makes my week. I am just so freaking excited right now. I'm so excited. And I do want to share with you guys, I have the, Kelly. Oh my gosh, Kelly Robin, I love you so much. I feel like I have not been able to see your face in a little bit. So I'm very happy to see you. I do want to share with you guys as well. I have the Explain Toxic Masculinity. Ooh, this could be a really fun topic. I'm going to in just a moment. So I do have my 15 days of Build Your Business and Your Brand challenge is still going on. If you want to be a part of that, let me know in the comments. I will get you the link. The replays are up right now. You guys, if you love today, you are gonna freaking love. Like, go binge watch all of the days. We've done 9 days so far of like real solid things you can do. Like, I talked about powerful calls to action that, okay, one of the women in the group did the call to action. Like, she was kind of hesitant about it, but she did a call to action on Instagram, and off one post, she made $5,000 in sales from the call to action that I gave her. So if you want to get in on that, let me know. I'll share with you the rest of the week. This is the last 5 days. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6 days. I had to count on my fingers. Don't judge me. Okay, I'm not perfect. Let's do this. So today I'm going to talk about brand strategy. We're going deep into brand. I do have my iconic brand mastermind coming up. So we're going to go deep into brand this week. I'm talking about brand strategy. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about your powerful, iconic taglines. So if you don't know what that is, or if you're like, what's a tagline? Or if you do know what a tagline is, come jump in. That's going to be powerful. On Wednesday, I'm talking about motivating your target audience. Who here wants to know how to motivate your audience to action, right? Like if you're seeing those things where people are sitting around, but they're not actually like buying from you, or if people love your stuff, but they're not actually like becoming sales for you, this is for you. You are going to want to be in this powerful training. Thursday is leverage the power of social. You're hanging out on social media anyway. You might as well make great money being here, right? So if you want to learn how to leverage the power of social media, Friday I'm talking about visualization and painting the picture of power. Painting the picture of power. And then Saturday we're going to wrap it up with implementation, evolve, iconic, celebration. So if you want in on that, let me know. It's in a separate group. It's like a separate entity. So if you want in on that, let me know. I would love to invite you in. I am inviting you to move with me so that we can calibrate together. We can get to the top of the mountain. I do have my iconic brand mastermind coming up. I have not shared it in this group yet, but I am opening that up for right now. I think we have 9 spots left. We're keeping it very small because I want you guys to be with me. This is a mastermind group where if you don't know what that's like I come and I lead you through something. Like we'll have a talk just like this, but you'll be on a Zoom with me. I will lead you through the powerful training that like up level, like transformational, just like boom, you are going to get it. You are going to like understand what it means to show up in your power as a powerful leader and entrepreneur in your business, in your brand. We're going to talk all about like strategy, being in the energy of it, like being in the vibration to powerfully attract your clients to you. Right? Like no cold messages. I've never done that in my life. You're going to step into that. You're going to have this like power and presence where your clients come to you, right? I get messages all the time. Val, I want you to coach me. Val, I want you to coach me. Like people come to me, right? I don't even like advertise my one-on-one coaching, but I'm full always. Like I'm always full. So if you want to be in that energy, be in that presence, be in that power, this is for you. This is going to up level and freaking your entire, my internet's going crazy. It's like blinking at me. Sorry about that, ladies. But if you want to be in that mastermind, like abso-freaking-lutely, I lead you and then you have time to go, okay, Val, but how does this work in my brand? I want to know what do I actually write on Instagram so I can get those sales? Like how do I create one post that is going to generate $11,000? I shared about that in a live, I think it was in the training. Actually, I shared about the one post that I was afraid to write that ended up generating me over $11,000. You guys, I was on an airplane flying to San Diego and I opened up my Facebook and I had like $11,000 in sales. So if you guys want to know how to do that, the mastermind is opening. I'm going to share this with you real fast. And if you're hearing this and you're like, hell yeah, this is for me, it's a 3-month mastermind. And it's going to be super fun. You guys, I love to lead you through this. I would love to get to know your business. And so you learn, I teach, and then you implement, right? So it's very like, we're in this together. It's 3 months and you get a lot of like, personalization from me. It's a group setting, but that's why I keep it small. I have 7 spots right now. So if you are, I've only announced it in my challenge as of so far. So we will be, I think we're sending out an email later tomorrow. So if you want in, like, jump in now before those go away. Because once I send it out to my email list, I have like I don't know, 6,000 people, then it'll fill. So I'd love for it to be you guys if that's it, because you're my tribe and I love you. And we've taken out some inactive people just because I do, like, I love the smaller containers. I love the container of, you know, being here with you and like real, like this. I love this, right? I am so much more interested in the real relationships and connection and like really getting to know you and your brand than I am the numbers. Let's be honest. Because like I hit my first $10,000 a month, 12,000 with 250 people in this group. We had 880. I think we're down to like 600 because we cleared out a bunch, but of just inactive, you know, stuff like that. But if you want in, let me know. You guys, this is going to be so freaking high vibe, next level. I'm going to teach you the iconic architecture of building your brand. This is like, I've designed this through psychology, sales, how people buy, why people buy, the psychology of sales, through being in your power, through leading, being the leader that leads other leaders. Like, this is going to be mind-blowing. I am so freaking excited for the ladies that are already in there and for the ladies that are going to say yes, because I am going to lead you through building out your brand where you are going to be like, oh my gosh, I've never understood these things before. But as soon as you know it, like, that's it. You never unknow it, right? So you're going to walk away having such a powerful, iconic, amazing, gorgeous, just like, brand. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. And I would love to invite you in. I'm going to open the doors today. So I'll go ahead and open the cart now. We are going to give it for $777 for the entire 3 months, which is insane. This is actually a $2,222 program, and I'm offering it for $777 for the next 48 hours because we're going to open it up to the email list tomorrow. And so we're going to only give them 24 hours. So if you want in, let me know. I would love to have you in. You guys, this is literally going to transform your brand like never before. You're going to start attracting your clients to you. You will feel that way. I mean, like, just imagine what that's going to feel like when you open your inbox and you're like, okay, I get it. This is what Val was talking about. Like, it gets to be easy, right? Like, it gets to be easy. If you want to know, like, all of it, like, I'm just going to give you all of it. I'm going to give you templates for your stories, for your Instagram, for your Facebook. Like, we have all this created already, and I'm just going to give it to you and say, here, use it. Like, you use it. It's mine. I'm giving it to you. Make it your own, right? Like, just done for you type of thing. So that's going to be epic. It's going to be so amazing. Just like you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Toxic masculinity. Let's talk about this. So toxic masculinity, we all have the equal, the feminine, we have the masculine, right? We have the feminine, the masculine. And this is a great topic I should go deeper into. We have feminine and masculine, and this has nothing to do with like your gender, your identity, whatever that is. Like, we each have this balance. What ends up happening when you're in your toxic masculine is it is a lot of what the culture, the hustle culture is teaching you, right? So the hustle culture is go, 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 do, check the box. You're never good enough. Hustle, 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 acquire more, all of it, do it, hoard it, be it, in it. And so what happens if you're in your toxic masculinity is maybe you are so focused on like a goal that like you're not even enjoying your business anymore. You like get to a goal, and instead of celebrating, you just kind of go, okay, what's next? I'm not good enough. I need to keep going. I need to get more. I need to do more. I used to operate in toxic masculinity. What would happen is, even my personal relationships suffered very greatly because, one, I didn't have time. Who has time for relationships? I gotta work, hustle, do, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell a really embarrassing story, but like, so when I was in my 20s, early 20s, I used to, if I was on like a bad date, I used to get mad. I would be like super like pissed off inside thinking like, you know how much money I could have been making right now? What I'm wasting my time with this guy. Like that is toxic masculinity, right? Or I used to like run so like, ugh, it was a chore. I would be like running and I would make myself just go and go and go. Like I was throwing up. It was raining. It was cold. Like I didn't enjoy it, right? It was more of like, you've got to do this. And then again, you know, with my, like I had unhealthy eating patterns. Like I was anorexic and bulimic and like all of those things back in the day. Because I was never good enough for myself, right? This is another reason why like I drank a lot and I, you know, this was all, you know, a decade ago. This month it'll be 10 years. But like, you know, like this, it's that's the toxic masculine of just like being so much in the ego, being so much in the look good, being so much in that environment. And so if you recognize you're in that space, there's things you can do. You might not, you're probably not at the extreme I was, but you know, if you recognize some of that, like you're not enjoying, you're not having fun, you're not playing in your business, you're not experiencing pleasure, then that's the toxic masculine. And what you can do is get into the feminine, right? Like that's why, I mean, I love pink. And there's some people out there that might say, I actually read a post on Facebook that was some marketer, it was like an advertisement, and she said, you can't make 6 figures with your pink brand. And I was like, yeah, you can. Yeah, no, you absolutely can. Like, what? It was really funny. But like, you know, like I choose that because I like to be in an environment. This might sound really weird to you guys, but my office is my spot, right? Like I've got my pink fuzzy pillow, my pink backgrounds. I have my pink fuzzy blanket that I wrap myself in. I mean, like my space in here, it like I have pictures of, I have the serenity prayer up on the wall with like this beautiful ocean view. I have pictures of my husband and I, very feminine vibe in here because I want to be in a space of creation where I feel turned on. Like I feel lit up. I feel so energized and in my energy. And I don't know if you guys have been, if I've talked about this in here, but I've been doing this thing where like I'm giving myself the opportunity to stop in the middle of the day because I usually like I work out or, you know, have my morning routine and then I work out. And then instead of just taking a shower, I take an hour-long bath and I put salts and candles. I drink my, some fizzy water, you know, like some LaCroix out of a champagne glass to feel beautiful and fancy and in my feminine. I've put in rose petals in my bath. Like I go all out, right? If Elena's still on here, she actually called me when I was in the bath and I was like, she's calling me randomly at like, I don't know, it's probably like 3 p.m. I was like, I'm going to answer because I freaking love her and I want to celebrate. And we got to celebrate something that was really awesome that happened for her, you know, but like I'm allowing myself that time and space. A lot of space right now, which honestly was a little bit uncomfortable for me. I was like, what do I do with all this time? Because I have like my team's up and running, they're doing the things. So, you know, like I'm savoring that. I'm savoring this season where I'm being called to just be. I get to be in my business. I get to be the powerful leader that is leading other women to like huge transformations, you know, like huge numbers in their businesses. None of my clients hit less than 97,000, I think was the lowest this year. And that was like, she started her business in March on the day that we went into shutdown. Like what? Last year, 2020. So, I mean, like, you know, they're doing some amazing things. So I get to be in my feminine. I get to receive. I get to be, you know, feel the romance and the love with my husband, to be like really in connection with him, which is like so pleasurable and satisfying and beautiful. And I used to not be able to receive that, right? I've been able to like create spaces where I've been in women, like around amazing women who are just like feeding my soul, and I get to serve them and they get to serve me. And it's just, oh, it's beautiful, right? Like creating this space is beautiful, all of the things. So if you recognize that maybe you're a little bit more in the hustle than in the flow, you can get back in the flow by doing some of those things I talked about, drinking tea, feeling it, the warmth in your body, taking a bubble bath and like feeling the water and like just enjoying it. enjoying the space, enjoying nature. I live around so many amazing rivers. So, just sitting there and listening to the water, watching the water and just like clearing my mind and not thinking about all of the things. Creating Sabbath space. This is something I'm learning in this Bible study I'm going through, is like creating that Sabbath space of just rest, of knowing that, like, feeling so much gratitude for what you have and where you've come from, right? Like looking at from the top of the mountain down into that, where you've been. And you guys, like, I was practicing this yesterday during church, and I literally, like, I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, look how far I've come. Look how far I've come, and what, like, God has brought me through, and what has happened in my business. Yes, I truly believe that there is, like, that power of, like, God is giving me that vision. God is giving me that thing. But, like, I am the one that is required to take that action, to go all in, to do something about it, right? So, I mean, I was feeling so much gratitude that I was just like crying. It was beautiful. So I hope that for all of you. And remember, you are powerful. You are amazing. You are incredible. You are wild. Hear you roar. I love you guys so much. I need to jump off because I do have another call, but I love you. Join me in, I have the challenge going on. If you went in on that, just let me know. Also, if you want in on the iconic brand mastermind, it is going to blow your mind. You are going to up level like never before. It's going to be crazy, awesome, insane. Oh, I'm just so excited. This vibe, this container is just like, it's like nothing you've ever done before. It is like nothing you've ever done before. It's going to be so amazing. I love you so much. I see you. You are amazing. Go make your Monday amazing, because this is a brand new week with all kinds of brand new opportunities. I will see you soon. Bye.